Dr. Pallavi, are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, let me say a little bit about Dr. Pallavi. She's always so helpful in taking sessions for our physical sessions in Bombay. There are many a times I receive very sad, sorry, Bombay, no, in Miramar. I receive some very sad people in the south who say she never comes to the south. Well, because for those people, we have now brought her online so you all can enjoy her as well. Thank you, Dr. Pallavi, for being here today.
Thank you so much, Sheldon.
Welcome.
So, today, hello everybody, good evening. I know it's a lot of rain today. It's too much of
Hello,
rain.
hello, good evening.
In case there is a little bit of uh, electrical or technical difficulties, please spare me for that. Okay, shall we start then? So I believe last week, the last session, Sheldon had taken something on the fall related things like a room and things like that. Today, what we are going to do is I'm going to today we are going to look at some of the factors that can cause fall. Okay, not just the physical one, but apart from physical, what are some other things that we can take care of so that we there are lesser chances to fall. Okay, let me just start with my presentation. I will take questions at the end of the presentation. Okay, you can see the presentation, right?
Roger, we can see the presentation.
Yes. Okay. So what we are going to now do is we are going to first see what are the different areas that we need to take care of when we are talking about falls. Okay. Many times we talk about physical problems that elderlies face or cognitive problem, but it is not limited to that. There are too many things when it comes to falls. Falls is a multifaceted problem. Sometimes you feel everything is going well, how somebody can suddenly fall. That's because there are too many things involved in it, and we have to know what are the different factors that are there. Okay, what I will do is I'll just briefly make you understand what's the difficulty that people face when there is falls. One thing is the main issue that we face is safety and well-being. An elderly who has not fallen has a better chances at having a good health as compared to the one who has already fallen, because it increases the death rate as well as the conditions or medical conditions that the elderlies can face. Okay, so when we talk about fall prevention, what do? We first understand what is one person's specific needs and what are the person's health conditions. Okay, so this you can get done through a healthcare professional or a geriatric specialist who will take into consideration what are the specific risks that you are personally facing. Okay, so what I would although I'm taking this session will brief you about what are the different factors. However, I would really urge each one of you to go to your doctor, or if your doctor is a general physician, go to a geriatric specialist who can help you understand at what risk rate that you are for falls. Okay, okay. uh, I have some disturbances. uh, Somebody's okay. I'll just okay. So what are the strategies that we need to take into consideration? The first one is regular exercise, which I think Babita has been had shown you how to do the exercise right today. And also we in one of the sessions, even I have taught you all some of the physical exercise that we need to do to be in better physical condition, which includes balance, strength, flexibility exercises. Okay, you can do yoga, you can do walking, you can even play physical games, which will help you to maintain good physical health. So this is the first one and the most commonly addressed one. The second one is home modification. When I say home modification, again, every each person's house can be different. Okay, it will have different issues. However, there are some commonalities that we recommend people when it comes to home modification. First one is having grab bars in your bathrooms. Okay, especially at the near the toilet seat. For those, it is not just for those who cannot stand up, but it is also for those who are growing older. The reason being, there are higher chances of falling in the bathroom, and we need something to grab onto so that we can, avoid falling. Or even if we have fallen, we can at least hold on to that and stand up. Okay, or prevent our head from banging somewhere. That's the main thing. So you need to have grab bars in your bathrooms. Second thing is having secure rugs or carpets. When I say secure rugs or carpets, what I'm recommending is the carpets that can stick to the floor. Okay, any loose carpets that that are having looseness in it, or they are moving around, we recommend people to get rid of those. Okay, so this is the second one. Third one is the ensuring that there are lighting has to be proper. Okay, when I say lighting has to be proper, um, there has to be a small light which is lit. Okay, even during the night, especially around your bathroom. So what I would recommend is everybody should have a small light when they go to sleep. Please don't sleep in the pitch dark, because when you get up for the washroom or the toilet, there will be a little bit of an issue for you to be able to maneuver, okay, in the night. So please make sure that the way to your bathroom or to the toilet is clear. There is no clutter around it, no loose wires, no loose pipes. Okay, no rugs. I understand that we need to clean our feet when we go to the washroom. We also have to avoid having anything in the on the way to the bathroom. Okay, and we are not going to trip. Unfortunately, I just share news with you all. Today, my mother has fallen in the night, and we had to take her to the hospital and get plaster because she has fractured uh, one of her bones in the fingers because she kept her hand down. So the reason why that also happened, it was kind of uh, when she didn't realize that there's loss of balance. So it can happen at a very key moment also. So make sure that there is no clutter around when you are moving around. That's the main thing. Secondly, for those who have been having a little bit of urinary continence issue, I hope everyone is, if anybody is wearing any catheters, or even if you know anyone who has been wearing a catheter or who has been wearing a catheter, make sure at night you are wearing the attachment to that, but it is for your own safety. Because many people who are reluctant to wear find it really hard to so if pee trickles down, sometimes they that issue can be prevented. If you have or you have difficulty in holding your bathroom, then please wear adult diapers while going to sleep. That will make your life much more easier than having a fall. That's my recommendation. The third thing that we need to do is have regular vision and hearing checkups. Okay, many times what happens is uh, we are uh, we are not checking our vision. Okay, so when this happens, we end up not noticing the smaller black spot increases. Sometimes we can't see what are the smaller things that are there on the floor. Make sure you have regular, at least uh, every 3 months, have your vision and hearing checkups done, or at least once in every 6 months, so that you are making sure that you are not going to trip over obstacles or lose balance because of your senses being down. Okay, so that's one more of the recommendation. I want all of you to please make a mental note of these things because these are very important. The next one is medication review. So I'm pretty sure um, most of y'all will be having diabetes or at least hypertension or any other medical condition. Okay, if you have fallen, especially, there is a chance that your medications, that there'll be many medications that you will be consuming. If not, then that's great, but if you do have anything more than 2 or 3 medications, please visit your doctor and get checked, like whether the medications need to be changed, or the doses needs to be changed, or are they interacting with each other. Just ask your doctor a few questions about your medications. Do I need this, doctor? Why do I need this? Please ask this question because that is very important. Sometimes what happens is there are too many medications and they interact with each other and they cause a problem for us. Okay, so that's my recommendation for medication review. The next thing is footwear. Okay, so let me just ask you a few questions. How many of y'all wear a chappal or a slipper in the house? I just want you to raise your hand. I'll just see. Chappal or a slipper in your house. How many of y'all? Okay,
Putting them
slippers.
on
Yes,
slippers.
slippers.
Non-slippers.
Okay, so those who are comfortable wearing slippers, I would not say you should change them. Okay, but however, when you're wearing slippers, make sure they are not wet. Okay, this is very important. Why am I saying this? Because slippers have the toes, right? They need to grip the slippers properly. Sometimes what happens is when we are tripping over, the slipper can go out of our feet, and that can cause a problem. Okay, so when you are wearing slippers, please make sure that they are dry, they are not wet. Okay, the first thing. Second thing is, when you are going out or when you are traveling somewhere, please wear comfortable shoes or sandals which don't require much of gripping, because this will provide more support to you. And make sure that they are non-skid, that is, they don't have a slippery sole. Okay, that will keep your foot, first of all, the stability will be better and you will have better support. I know the pretty ones will not always have very good gripping capacity. Make sure that is your main concern when you're choosing a footwear for your daily use. Okay, assistive devices. So I'm going to come to this. I have a few pictures of what kind of assistive devices are recommended for elderly. Okay, when I say assistive devices, I'm talking about walkers, the even the canes, the kind of canes that people should use. So I will show you few pictures of those later on. Okay, next is regular health checkups. Like I said, medication review and the regular medical health checkup will go hand in hand. Okay, it's a must because uh, the thing is, when we are getting the medical checkups done, right, as elderly you can face multiple health issues as your age is increasing. So it's very important that you get periodic assessments done to see whether anything needs to be changed. Okay, that's very important. Hydration. Hydration, um, I know is a little bit of an issue, especially when it comes to rainy season. We don't want to drink a lot of water because we don't like the frequent trips to the toilet, and sometimes it makes women's, especially all my only old and amazing women here, it sometimes makes it difficult for us to go again and again to the bathroom because of the incontinence that we face. But please make sure that you're at least having 6 to 8 glasses of water even during monsoon, because that's very important to keep your health. Okay, that's one more thing. So I hope till here I'm making some sense. The next one is fall awareness. Make sure that your children know about this. That is, having awareness about what are the kinds of falls that can happen, which I'm actually trying to educate you here for. You can even go home and share this with your children, even your other family members, so that they are also very wary about, like, what are the uh, things that can cause clutter or can cause your fall. Okay, this is the next thing. Caregiver support for those individuals who are either who are living alone or who need assistance. They should be attentive about their needs, and they should also try to make sure uh, to get a home assessment done, especially when you're living alone, because we need more support, right? Like in terms of um, calling somebody in case you have fallen. You should have uh, the necessary arrangement done, so that you're not going to be there for long when you're fallen. Okay, so that's one more very important thing. Community support, we already have that. We all are part of a community. Fall detection devices, so these are the new kinds of devices that are available. There are some watches that are available, okay, which detect falls, especially when we have fallen. What happens is there are some sensors in the watch. I think boat has come up with few, and I will also share a picture of you in the group, or I'll send it to Sheldon so that Sheldon can forward it. There are certain watches, if you're financially it's an okay thing for you to get it. It will also help you to, in case if you have fallen, it sends messages to your loved ones or anybody that you want to kind of contact. It sends the call or the message on its own when you have fallen. Okay, so such devices are also available, so I'm just trying to educate you here for that. So this is a picture of some of the main recommendations that occupational therapists tell about home modification. The first one being installing the handrail. Okay, so installing a handrail, very important thing that you have to notice is that whenever we have indoor staircases, okay, handles become very important because pulling ourselves up is not always possible. Even with the even with a cane, it's always difficult. So always have handrails everywhere wherever you need to climb in. Okay, if you need. Okay, that's the first thing. Second, improve lighting. The main thing that I said earlier, that is at night, and make sure that you have to have a light thing arranged for your night time. Okay, third thing is inexpensive fixes. Make sure that there are no loose wires anywhere. Okay, loose wires could be like your sometimes we have our washing machine and the pipe very close to the door or very next to where the bathroom is. So make sure those kind of small small things are not lying around, uh, so that there is no issue of falling. Okay, so the next thing is, in case there are any loose tiles, any loose steps, please get them fixed so that there is no issue with those things. And also install grab bars mainly in your bathroom, very very important, so that in case there is any fall or anything like that, you can at least hold on to that and get up, or at least hold on to it when there is a slight shake in your balance. And again, non-slip mats are very very useful things to prevent falls in the bathroom also. You can put this, and there are stickable ones that come, so you can just spread it across your bathroom, um, so that you can just spread it across the bathroom, and that will take care of your slippery surface and all that. And even if the floor is wet, it will prevent you from um, falling. Okay. Okay, so this are some of the home modifications. Okay, quick question, which is more stable out of the two picture? Which is more stable? You can show me one or two with your fingers. First one or the second one?
The first one, more stable.
The first one.
The first
Okay,
one,
yes,
First
lady,
one.
the lady.
First
correct,
one.
correct,
The
perfect.
left
So
left one.
exactly, exactly. So the first one, the lady with the tripod stand, it's called as a tripod cane. Okay, please remember this particular word, tripod cane. Tripod cane, the thing is, when we have a unipod like the one on the right, okay, to your right, the single one, it doesn't give you much stability. A tripod cane or a quadrupod, that's the 4 point cane, which is a little bigger than the tripod, it always gives you more stability. So whenever you are recommended to get a cane, in case if you are recommended or someone else is recommended, please let them know um, that uh,
They should
we
take that.
will, we should get a tripod cane. That's the main one. Okay.
They should
I
kind
hope
of-
this is clear for everybody.
Yes, very good.
Okay. So now we come on to the cognitive strategies. Okay. So we did the all the areas which we need to cover, and now we'll focus more on the cognitive strategies, because physical you have already done today with Babita. So cognitive strategies to prevent falls refer to the techniques that focus on improving cognitive functions, okay, and decision making abilities. So, awareness is what we are going to focus on, attention, and judgment to promote safer movements and reduce the likelihood of accidents, okay. So, there are some common cognitive strategies that I have put on, okay. The first one is mindful walking. Okay, how can we practice this? Here, what we do is we take each and every step while maintaining the posture and paying attention to our surroundings. Okay, I want all of you in your entire day add 10 minutes of mindful walking. Is that possible for everybody?
Yes.
Yes, 10 minutes of mindful walking. When I say 10 minutes of mindful walking, I am expecting you to just walk around in your house. I don't want you to go out. I want you to just walk around in your house. But while walking, I want you to give full focus to how your environment is. How big is your door? Where are your, where are your rugs? Where are you keeping your chappals? Where are the furnitures? Just do mindful walking for 10 minutes every day in your house. Very, very important. This increases your body awareness. Your body will remember. Even if you have closed your eyes, right? Your body will remember where are the different furnitures kept and where are their legs, so that you don't trip over. Okay? 10 minutes of mindful walking. Okay? Yes? First thing. Second thing, environmental awareness. You can do this while you do mindful walking. So here what we do is we try to notice what are the uneven surfaces that are there in our house. Okay. When I say uneven surfaces, it could be like while you move from one room to the other. Some of the olden houses have this, the trash holes, right? Or some of the olden houses even have a small kind of a change in the flooring. It will just suddenly get, either it will get higher or it will get lower. So remember, when you're doing your mindful walking, you are going to try and notice these things. That is, which room is a little bit higher, which room feels a little bit lower, where are the slippery floors, where do we slip more, and where are the obstacles in the path. Okay, this everyday practice, 10-minute practice, will make your body more aware about how your environment is. I hope I'm very clear about this. I want all of you to practice this. Okay? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Great. The next thing that we will do is dual task training. Okay? When I say dual task training, we're talking about doing two tasks at a time. Okay? For example, we normally do it like, we are talking on the phone and we are walking around. Okay, and or we are talking to our friend and we are going for a walk. This is how we normally engage in dual task. Every day after your 10 minutes of mindful walking, I want you to add 10 minutes of dual task training. Okay, when we are doing dual task training, I want all of you to not talk, but what you can do is, when you're walking, you can count the numbers backwards. Okay, walk, take a step and count the numbers backwards. For example, you can go about like 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, like this. Okay, so you're counting in your mind and you're trying to walk.
I
This
didn't
will,
remember that.
yes, so this is very
When
important
we are
because
walking in the
this is very
in
important because this will make your brain more sharper. Okay, I hope that's very clear with everybody. You can do this multiple ways. You can either walk, you can even try to walk behind, for a challenge. You can take one step behind, one step ahead. If this was a physical session, I would have made all of y'all dance with me, taking one step ahead, one step behind. You can do these kind of things so that you can make your body a little more aware about doing two tasks at a time. Because most of our things are like that, right? We carry things around and we are walking at the same time. Okay, so that's the next thing, that is dual task training for 10 minutes. Next we come on to balance training. I hope everybody remembers the dance steps we had done when we were together, taking two steps to your right, taking two steps to your left. Okay, two steps ahead, two steps back. Even normal dancing steps would do. These will also help you to maintain your balance. So, for the balance training, again, you can add 10 minutes of everyday balance training. You can hold on to your chair, stand on one leg, be close to your, try to be very close to your wall so that you're not falling. Okay, 10 minutes of balance training every day. So now already we have a 30 minutes ka plan. We have 10 minutes of mindful walking, we have 10 minutes of dual task training, and we have 10 minutes of balance training. This will take care of three things that is very, very important. That is, main areas: cognitive, physical, and also becoming more aware about your environment. Okay, next we go on to decision making skills. Okay, this is something that will come up, very important in terms of how you can avoid, falling. This will only come up when your awareness to your surroundings increase. Okay, here for example, when we go up and down the stairs, normally when we are very, very, fit, we don't want to use the handrails. We are too used to not using the handrails. and just going up and down the stairs. Okay, that's a normal tendency. But what I want each one of you to do is, whether you are somebody who needs the handrails or not, make it a habit. While going up the stairs and coming down the stairs, make it a habit to take the handrails. Why am I saying this? Because in the long run, it will help you to get adapted to your age and the needs of your body. Okay, I hope that's very clear with everybody. Please use the handrails, whether you want it or not. Please use them so that your body remembers to make safer decisions. Okay, and whenever you feel, when you're walking around, maybe in the park, or you're trying to take a nice stroll, make sure that you're taking the one which is lesser uneven, like, less uneven and has less obstacles on the way. Okay, we are trying to make safer decisions, so let's start it from today itself. Why not take safe decisions for ourselves? If you feel your phone is, buzzing all the time, especially when you're walking around or you're doing something very important, you don't need to take that call. Let the person wait. Don't make impulsive decisions of trying to run about and take the call. Okay, very important. Let's try to be safe and take safer decisions. Let's start practicing that from today itself. Okay, that's the next one. And fall risk awareness. So, actually, this is one of my plan when we resume again, like, physical session. I will definitely take a fall risk assessment from each one of you. There is a questionnaire that I'll be administering for each one of you to identify what are the risks that you are taking. Okay, if you are very close to my clinic, we can do an assessment for you to see what is the level of fall risk that you have. Okay, very important. You have to know at what level you are in terms of your fall risk assessment. And always remember, every 6 months this assessment has to be done again to confirm whether your risk is increasing or it is decreasing. Okay, yes, I hope this is very
Okay.
clear with everybody.
Yes, yes.
Great. So now, the next thing that we need to be aware of is problem solving strategies. Okay. For this, I want all of you to close your eyes. Okay. All of you to close your eyes.
That is okay. I don't know where is this thing going.
I want all of you to close your
Nothing
eyes
come.
and imagine a situation where
Till the
you have
last one.
fallen in the bathroom. Imagine the situation that you have
Yeah.
fallen in the bathroom. Okay. Now imagine how
Last
will you
near the
navigate
red.
yourself.
Red, yeah.
I think somebody's mic is on. Okay. I want all of you to close your eyes and focus. How would you navigate if you had fallen in your bathroom? Close your eyes and really think, what are the things that are there in your bathroom which would help you? Can you hold on to the commode and get up? Is it very comfortable? Can you hold on to the bucket that is there next to you? Are you going to hit your head on the or on the commode that is there? Is it very cluttered in your bathroom? Really try to close your eyes and try to analyze the situation. Okay? And I want you to make safe decisions. That is, go back to your bathroom, get rid of anything and everything that scared you right now in your thoughts. Okay? Yes? Now let's go back to the problem solving strategies. When we say problem solving strategies, you have to try to close your eyes and put yourself in situations so that you can, try to identify what are the solutions that will be possible for you in those situations. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one, that is medication management. I've already told about this. Again, I'm trying to emphasize, please go to your doctor, get your medication review done. If you have too many of them, that's a big red flag that you need to go and you need to get it done, so that there are no medication errors. And the next one is stay engaged, keep reading, keep getting into stimulating activities, puzzles, so that your brain is very, very sharp. Okay. Next one is regular cognitive assessment. Cognitive assessments are also somewhat similar to problem solving strategies. Okay, so when you go for a fall risk assessment, if your cognitive skills are little lower, what will happen is your doctor itself will say, okay, we need to get a cognitive review done. So that's also very important, because when there is a little bit of memory issues or judgment issues that come into picture, automatically what happens is our body isn't responding to the environment in the right way, the way it should. So when you get your fall risk assessment done, automatically your doctor will guide you to go for a cognitive assessment.